When you hear the name Uttar Pradesh, many stereotypes might come to your mind. Bad infrastructure, bad health system, high unemployment, people who are not very educated, very bad law and order situation, communal tensions, and no businesses or industries.
इसे यूपी के सरकारी अस्पतालों की बदहाली कहेंगे या मानवता की। अस्पताल में महिला और कुतिया एक ही वार्ड में मां बनती हैं।
चलिए आइए बनारस के स्कूल।
मरे वो जानवर रहते हैं, उनकी महक बहुत तेज आती है।
Lawlessness continues, it seems, unabated in Uttar Pradesh. Widespread violence and clashes now being reported in several districts in UP.
रोजगार नहीं है लोगों के पास। वो कहता चलो जो भी मिले चपरासी की नौकरी मिले, कम से कम पेट तो भरेगा।
At one point of time, these were the census from UP. But if you look at today's UP, the census are a bit different.
उत्तर प्रदेश 13 एक्सप्रेस वाला देश का सबसे पहला राज्य बन चुका है।
उत्तर प्रदेश received investment worth 33.5 lakh crore during Global Investor Summit.
An additional 75,000 crores in UP over the next 4 years.
महिलाओं संबंधी अपराधों में भी उत्तर प्रदेश का जो कन्विक्शन का रेट है वो पूरे देश में नंबर 1 का है।
योगी आदित्यनाथ जी कह रहे हैं कि माफिया आउट और इन्वेस्टर।
So the same state, which was once under Gunda Raj, which was controlled by goons and the mafia, be it UP's law and order situation, education or infrastructure. How did it all improve so much? See, this is the result of UP governments and Yogi Adityanath's very clear-headed, determined and long-term thinking. So let's talk today how UP turned its fortunes around. You might remember how bad the condition of UP used to be at one point of time, which was called the Jungle Raj.
यही है मायावती जी का जंगल राज।
The corruption was so bad, the police were so badly controlled by the politicians that the police were being used to harass journalists.
Journalist who posted on Facebook about a UP minister's illegal activities burnt alive by policemen during a raid on his house. Another journalist who exposed dubious land deals tied to a motorcycle dragged several meters and then beaten. No arrests have been made in either case. The minister concerned hasn't even been questioned.
The entire state used to run in caste-based politics. This caste-based divide and rule policy was also used on the police. Different mafias had so much influence on the government that the government officers who used to investigate on this mafia used to lose their job.
Noida SDM Durga Shakti Nagpal, who had in the past few weeks started a campaign against the sand mining mafia, has been suspended.
UP's top police officers used to quit their jobs, citing that UP's top political leadership is completely corrupt.
The senior IPS officer in Uttar Pradesh has lashed out at Chief Minister Mayawati. He has accused her of being corrupt and fears that he will be targeted for speaking out against the government.
But today's UP looks quite different from that kind of jungle raj. So let's look at each and every aspect that have brought the change that was very necessary. The first aspect is infrastructure. You know that states like UP and Bihar had an image that there is no such thing as infrastructure. Driving on the roads of these states means driving on the surface of the moon. But the first major focus of the Yogi Adityanath's government has been on infrastructure development, especially highways and expressways. At one time when the infrastructure was in such a bad condition, in comparison in today's situation, UP has the maximum number of expressways in the whole country. Almost more than 3,000 kilometers of expressways have been built. The advantage of these expressways is that traveling time within the state gets drastically reduced, and importantly, both the money and time of people and their businesses are saved. Second focus is RRTS and airports. So the focus of the government is not only on long distance traveling, but is quite focused on intercity travel as well. The government has announced that metro rail will be developed in 12 cities of UP. On top of that, in this metro and RRTS projects, almost rupees 3,000 crores will be invested. RRTS stands for Regional Rail Rapid Transport System. Think that if metro and bullet train got married, and the child that came out of it is in a way RRTS, which significantly reduces the traveling time between the cities. Along with railways, airports are also being developed. The airports which once had only 25 to 30 routes have now become airports with almost 80 to 90 routes. Even the smallest of the cities are being connected with the airports. A full-scale international airport is being developed in Ayodhya, which is named the Maryada Purushottam Sriram International Airport. The next focus of the government is to develop Hindu religious places and develop a tourism economy in it. In December 2020, the state government had developed a Department of Religious Affairs whose goal is to develop different religious sites of UP into a proper tourism hub. For example, the Ram Mandir complex being developed, the Kasi Biswanath corridor that has been developed. And along with them, more sites are being developed such as Mathura, Vindhyasal and Gorakhpur. The goal is that these famous places also be developed into a tourism hub so that a lot of tourism money also comes to UP.
आपको पता है काशी में टूरिज्म कितना बढ़ गया है? कम से कम 150 गुना टूरिज्म बढ़ गया है. When tourists come, a lot of money also comes.
The expressways, trains and airports that are being developed will also have a big role in increasing connectivity in these tourism hubs. The temple economy in India, which can be also called the tourism economy, is worth around 3 lakh crores, which contributes 2% of the GDP at present. For example, if you look at Tirupati, it is a city with a huge temple economy, which is almost a 3,000 crore temple economy. UP also wants that its rich cultural heritage should also be used to develop different temple economies.
In India, there are 200 plus towns which are run on temple economy. Tirupati is a 3,000 crore rupees economy. Ganesh Visarjan just in Mumbai is a 500 crore rupees economy. Kawar Yatra, that's a 200 crore rupees economy. And the Kawars are made by Muslims of Saharanpur. So religious places are a huge economy in India. So now there's a huge economic empowerment of Ayodhya that will happen. And not only Ayodhya, Sharan, whole of eastern Uttar Pradesh. In fact, the parts of Bihar also.
The next big focus is law and order. Before the arrival of Yogiji, UP basically in the past was controlled by people like mafia, goons and strongmen, who used to get support from different political parties. The condition was so bad at one time that companies like Amazon and Flipkart used to deliver only in 2 to 3 districts, because they knew if they went to more districts, goons would loot them. Now by targeting all these things, Yogi Adityanath's government has stopped it. Either these goons have been arrested and the goons who attacked the police have been encountered. Police officers have explained that at one time goons used to get support from politicians, but today police are getting support from the politicians. Police is being given freedom, exemptions to take proper actions against these goons, strongmen or mafias.
वहां पे रोड माफिया थे, वहां पे बालू माफिया थे, वहां पे चीटिंग माफिया थे, गाड़ी चोरी माफिया थे, और सारी ऑर्गेनाइज क्राइम थे. उसको कैसे ऑर्गेनाइज क्राइम को यूपी में हर जिले में 50-50 नाम चिन्हित करके उन पे दबिश बनाई गई. तो ये जब हुआ तो एक माहौल बना कि हाँ हम इस स्टेट पे वापस आ सकते हैं.
The benefit of strengthening law and order situation is that many communal clashes and riots that used to happen in UP, those have reduced. In fact, riot cases in UP in comparison to the rest of the country have decreased faster. Even in the crimes against women, the action of the police and the conviction of people in these crimes has happened the maximum in UP. The surge in crimes against women has gone from 71% in 2017 to almost 77% in 2021. The pendency rate of these cases has come down from 21% in 2017 to just 17% in 2021. And this law and order situation, which has improved so much, was a big factor as to why people voted for Yogi Adityanath again.
लॉ एंड ऑर्डर जो गुंडा राज है वो क्या कम हुआ है कि और बढ़ गया है कि वैसे ही है जैसे का था?
अरे भैया कम हुआ है. महिलाओं के लिए बहुत ज्यादा सुखद हो गया माहौल, और जो चीज की सुविधा नहीं थी वो सुविधा हमको मिल रही है, और आगे भी चल के हमको उम्मीद है कि उनसे सुविधा मिलेगी.
सरकारों में सिर्फ गुंडागर्दी होती थी लाल टोपी वालों की, और योगी जी जब से आए हैं तब से बहुत बढ़िया है.
नहीं, क्राइम तो बहुत कम है.
सब बस जो चल रहा है वो बेहतर है, उसको और बेहतर होना चाहिए.
So the transformation that is taking place in UP had a clear strategy by Yogiji behind it. If you look at the health sector as well, according to the Niti Aayog, UP was among the top 3 states which has made the maximum improvement in key health indicators. On top of that, even in medical and public health infrastructure, UP spends more than the country's average. So the transformation that is taking place in UP had Yogi's very clear vision behind it. the vision to increase investments, vision to improve infrastructures, and vision to reduce crimes so that the investment summits, which at one point of time used to be held in states like Gujarat, Maharashtra, and Karnataka, today are being held in UP as well.
ये जो यूपी की इमेज है हमने विदेश में एज एनआरआई नहीं देखी। हमारे पास महाराष्ट्र आता था, तेलंगाना आता था, आंध्र आता था, तमिलनाडु आता था, लेकिन यूपी किसी इस तरह से नहीं आया।
So see, the development that is happening in UP at this time is a very good news for the country, because if you look at the population density of India and you compare it with the areas of UP, you will see that these states are not only big, but a large part of India's population also lives in UP. There is a very young population there. There is a very high human capital. People are hardworking, but the problem is that they do not have enough opportunities. So they have to go to other states to find opportunities, where they often face discrimination and violence. And they are also unable to get good paying jobs. And it also creates social tensions in other states. If they do not have to leave their state for jobs and economic opportunities, if they get this opportunity in their own state, then it is a very good news for them and for the state of UP. Because see, even historically UP's population has been very high, but the contribution to GDP has been relatively low according to the population. On top of that, if UP pays rupees 100 as tax, then it takes rupees 333 from the government. So if UP has to be made a state like Gujarat and Maharashtra, then these people are net contributors and not net takers, then very serious changes will have to be brought in the state of UP. And this is what the Yogi government is trying to do.
जब यूपी 17 से 18% पॉपुलेशन कंट्रीब्यूट करता है और 8 और 9% जीडीपी में कंट्रीब्यूट करता है, तो ये गैप अच्छा नहीं है हमारे लिए। और हम लोग एक तरह से ईटिंग स्टेट है, योगी आदित्यनाथ ने कहा है, तो हमें अपनी जीडीपी को आगे लेके जाना चाहिए।
Because see, if you just look at the population density of UP, it becomes very clear that if UP moves forward, then the country will move forward. Of course, there are many things in UP which can be improved. For example, police to civilian ratio can be improved a lot. Still, infrastructure has to be improved a lot. But the trajectory towards which UP is moving, that trajectory is very good for UP as well as for the country too. And I want to ask you, do you also believe that UP is gradually transforming? And do you also believe that UP's development is a very good news for the development of India? If you agree, then do let me know in the comment section below.